in the computer and machines and so on is the program of the factory. That is called the default. I'm right or wrong? MashaAllah, engineers moving their head because I don't want to step in your area. So that is the default. You need to change that program. So the default for each one of us is what? ظَلُومًا جَهُولًا إِنَّا عَرَضْنَا الْأَمَانَةَ عَلَى السَّمَاوَاتِ وَالْأَرْضِ وَالْجِبَالِ فَأَبَيْنَ أَن يَحْمِلْنَهَا وَأَشْفَقْنَ مِنْهَا. Heavens and earth and mountain, really they are wiser than us. Where Allah entrusted them with the trust, He said, Ya Allah, no. We don't want to take this responsibility. Because they are scared not to fulfill the right of the responsibility. And who took that responsibility? No, in the verse. The human. وَحَمَلَهَا الْإِنسَانِ. Why? إِنَّهُ كَانَ ظَلُومًا جَهُولًا. ظَلُومًا and جَهُول. Look, this expression, he didn't say ظالم and جاهل. This is called صيغة مبالغة. يعني very powerful expression that means not only is ظلوم, no, injustice and oppression is ingrained in him. And jahul. Jahul means he doesn't know. Really, he doesn't know nothing. So if that is the case, the standard should be not your hawa. You heard this word in Quran many times, al-hawa. What does it mean, al-hawa? Desire is shahwa. Al-hawa mean what you like and what you don't like. That's why here is a question for $5. Let's make it $10. What is the definition of a safi? You know safi? You heard this word. وَلَا تُؤْتُوا السُّفَاهَا أَمْوَالَكُمْ. What does it mean safi in Islam? Definition, $10. No one? One. Two.
No, the one who said the right is wrong.
MashaAllah, this one, two, you have half of the answer, he has half the answer, so there's no answer. A safi is the one that his emotion takes over his mind. How many of us we are like this? I am. And al-aqil, the opposite of safi. That's why there are some people, they are adult and they have money, and the judge can put restriction on them. Do you call it what? Al-hijr, tahjur alayh. You don't let him deal with his wealth because he doesn't know what to do. And that's why these people, that's why in Islam, in fiqh, there is difference between a thaman and al-qima. A thaman, the price and the value. These people, safi, when he likes something, he will buy it with any price. Okay? And if he doesn't like something, he will sell it with any price. I don't like it, you can take it for free or whatever, just okay, I don't like it, just give me whatever you want. So if that is the case, Allah help us through the Sharia. That's why He said, if you want to be on the right track, let your hawa, al-hub wal-bughd, what you like and what you don't like, follow the Sharia. The Prophet ﷺ said, لا يؤمن أحدكم حتى يكون هواه تبعا لما جئت به. So none of you will be a true believer until his hawa. And al-hawa mean what? Love and hate. And that's what happens in our life. We don't like a lot of stuff, but it's good for us. And we like a lot of stuff, and it's not good for us. And asa in the Quran, whenever asa, it's not maybe. Asa means for sure. وعسى أن تكرهوا شيئا وهو خير لكم وعسى أن تحبوا شيئا وهو والله يعلم وأنتم لا تعلمون. The context of this verse, the context of this verse is about fighting. كتب عليكم القتال وهو كره لكم وعسى أن تكرهوا شيئا وهو خير لكم وعسى أن تحبوا شيئا وهو شر لكم. When you understand this verse, be sure that most of the good things in your life will happen through things that you don't like. And the things that you don't, that you like, most of the problem can happen through this. So today one brother, he told me a story. He said, Sheikh, I'm not telling you a story. He said, one in my family, he got married, and him and his wife, they decided, no, we don't want kids for now. And they've been married for 6 years. Now his wife, she's pregnant, and she's pregnant with 4. At least take them into installment. One at a time, you can do. Now you have 4. Because you think what is good for you is to stop it until I'm ready. And it's not good. I'm not saying it's not good. It's not good. I mean, it's big responsibility. People are struggling with 1, now you have 4. So, if that is the case, just follow the Sharia of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Even in the beginning is tough, or you don't like it, or whatever, just go. Because the issue, خاصية العقل, the mind always look what? What's after? The end result. Like when you are sick, may Allah give shifa to everybody, and the doctor prescribed for you a medicine that is, you cannot take it or whatever. If you don't take it because you don't like it, what will happen? You are harming yourself. But you take it because the mind and the heart tell you the outcome is good for you. And sometimes you take something and you know it's not good for you, but I want it. Like when you have a delicious food and you know there is poison in it. Your hawa, I want it. That's why people here say about the food, look what they are saying. I know it's not healthy, but it's, who said it? Just raise your hand, but it's tasty. It's not healthy, I know that. Why you know that? Why? It's tasty. That's why they are catching people through their tongue, salt and sugar. So this verse really tells you the safety valve. The protection is just to follow what Allah said. Because when you follow what Allah says, whether do or don't do, He will help you. He will help you. Because He will not let you down. And inshallah, next time, we're going to talk about the wisdom behind. What is the wisdom behind these verses and so on. So please understand this. نعم حبيبي. أي the question, the verse in Surah Al-Ahzab, إِنَّا عَرَضْنَا الْأَمَانَةَ عَلَى السَّمَاوَاتِ وَالْأَرْضِ وَالْجِبَالِ فَأَبَيْنَ أَن يَحْمِلْنَهَا. Al-amana, the trust here, there are many trusts. His is in singular, but in another verse, it's in plural. يَا أَيُّهَا الَّذِينَ آمَنُوا لَا تَخُونُوا اللَّهَ وَالرَّسُولَ وَتَخُونُوا أَمَانَاتِكُمْ. Al-amana is the amana number 1 of the iman and the deen. Because the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam said, أول ما نزل الأمانة في جذر قلوب الرجال. This iman that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala trusted you with, that you are a believer and so on, when you give that covenant, you remember, before we were created, where Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala wipes over the back of Adam, and He brought everybody. And He said what? أَلَسْتُ بِرَبِّكُمْ, am I not your Lord? What was the answer? قَالُوا بَلَى. So, that is an amana. Then other amanat that comes. The prayer is an amana. And by the way, this is a good question because I have a series to come. Islam is made of 4 things. The religion, any religion is made of 4 things. Number 1, system of belief, عقيدة. And number 2, أخلاق. And number 3, عبادات. And number 4, معاملات. Why the معاملات, the dealings between people now is bad? Yeah. Because the problem is the akhlaq. And one mistake that we do, that in the time of Mecca for 13 years, the Prophet was teaching what? Aqidah and akhlaq. Because akhlaq is the fruit of aqidah. And he was teaching them one thing, by the way. Al-amana. Al-amana. Amana. That's it. That's why people, subhanallah, now, look, people, they don't help each other now. The brother came to me and said, brother, I have the money, but I cannot give it to him. Why? I don't trust him. He's not going to give it to me back. Why people now in the marriage is the happiest moment. People are getting married. But they are coming with what? Prenuptial. What do you mean prenuptial? I said, you're going to get married. Why you want to get married? We love each other, but we don't trust each other. So this amana, by the way, you will be surprised that the origin and the source of riba in usury is a lack of amana trust. So people say, for me to guarantee my money, I need to charge him if he's late. So all these things comes to the amana. Yani, secret of the people, when somebody share with you something personal. When you are friends, you keep it secret. Small problem between two of you, what happened? We revealed it. Asrar, as-sirru amana. Amana doesn't change with my relationship with you, if we are good, if we are bad. Uyub al-nas, you went and you see somebody doing something wrong, but on the individual basis, he's not harming anybody else. You should what? Cover him. من ستر مسلما ستره الله. So this amana, as I said, your children are amana. That's why I tell people, if you don't have time to raise your children and put time, is haram for you to have children. It's haram. Because they are amana. When they are young, they don't know what to do. They don't know what is right, what is wrong. And look now, people, mothers are giving their phone to 2 years old. Go play. Why? I need time for myself to talk to my friends and this. No, this is amana. The prayer is amana. On time and so on. So amana is all of this. Unfortunately now amana in our time is just if I give you money and you didn't pay me back. No, amana is more than that. And as I said, the first great amana in the verse here is tawheed, the monotheism of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala and his oneness. So inshallah, tomorrow we will continue with some wisdom behind this, subhanallah, that tells you at the end, you just do your best and follow the Sharia. Follow the Sharia. Even if it's hard for you in the beginning, it looks hard, it looks this or whatever, don't, just do it, do it. And if Allah told you don't do something, don't do it. Because the outcome, وَالْعَاقِبَةُ إيش؟ لِلْمُتَّقِينَ. And I recited Surah Al-Imran many times now because it tells you what's going on. Because you see, don't judge what you see. لَا يَغُرَّنَّكَ. Don't be deceived by the power of the disbeliever now. لَا يَغُرَّنَّكَ. Somebody said, no, look what's going on. I know it's bad, but he said, لَا يَغُرَّنَّكَ تَقَلُّبُ الَّذِينَ كَفَرُوا فِي الْبِلَادِ مَتَاعٌ قَلِيلٌ. Just for some time. What is needed from you and me is the end of the verse, of the surah. What is the end? يَا أَيُّهَا الَّذِينَ آمَنُوا صبروا وإيش وصابروا وإيش ورابطوا. What does it mean, these three? They are level of patience. The minimum, you are patient. The second level is what? وصابروا. What does it mean وصابروا?
Be more patient after you've been patient.
MashaAllah. Don't let your enemy have more patience than you, because you are in struggle. And winning and victory is who's going to be more patient, by the way. That's it. The one who gives up first, I mean, he has less. Then he went to the third level of sabr, which is warabitu. What does mean ribat? You don't abandon your station. Stay in there. And you will get this with what? وَاتَّقُوا اللَّهَ لَعَلَّكُمْ تُفْلِحُونَ. May Allah help our brothers and sisters and help us to have sabr and musabara and murabata. جزاكم الله